welcome to Easton News. I'm Abbie Kitchenham.
And I'm Jack Ryan. Today is Friday, January 20th, 2023. The annual town election is scheduled for Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. Polls will be open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. All voting precincts 1, 2, 3, 4A, 4B, 5, 6, and 7 vote at Oliver Ames High School, located at 100 Lothrop Street.
Chief Justin Alexander is pleased to announce that the Easton Fire Department was awarded $4,381 for the fiscal year 2023 Student Awareness of Fire Education SAFE program and $2,277 for the Senior SAFE program by the Massachusetts Department of Fire Services. The funding gives the department the opportunity to work directly with students and schools and seniors to educate them about fire safety and prevention. Each program is tailored to the common needs of each age group and includes general fire protection reminders and safe practices in the home. Lessons feature many safety topics, including steps to take if a fire alarm goes off. The lessons taught in the elementary school program are in line with standards for the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education Health Curriculum Frameworks and the State Department of Fire Services Curriculum Planning Guidebook. 27 years after the introduction of the SAFE program within schools, the rate of annual child fire deaths has decreased to 78% according to the state's Department of Fire Services, which administers 2 programs.
Could you use some additional help this year paying for heating, fuel, transportation, or food costs? The annual town meeting in 2020, residents voted to adopt a local option under MGL Chapter 60, Section 3F to establish a Veterans Assistance Fund. This fund, known as the SERV Fund, can provide eligible veterans or surviving spouses up to $1,400 a year, depending on fund availability at the time of application. SERV stands for Supporting Emergency Relief for Veterans of Easton. As part of the rollout of the SERV Fund, the town is directing $100,000 of American Rescue Plan Act funding to immediately provide assistance to qualifying veterans and their families. This support comes into addition from $150,000 of ARPA funds directed towards the town's Taxation Aid Committee Fund as part of the town's broader ongoing efforts to provide direct financial assistance to the residents in need. Eligibility criteria is 80% of the area median income guidelines. Easton residency and proof of veteran status is required. For more information on this and for many other ways that the Easton Department of Health and Community Services supports our community, please visit the Town of Easton Health and Community Services webpage. Applications are also available at Frothingham Hall at 15 Barrow Street. If you would like to donate to this fund, please make checks payable to the Town of Easton SERV Fund.
Chief Justin Alexander is pleased to announce that the Easton Fire Department is one of over 300 fire departments across the state to have been awarded a grant as part of the Department of Fire Services Fiscal Year 2023 Firefighter Safety Equipment Grant Program. The $19,000 grant was awarded to the Easton Fire Department and will be used to replace an old hose as well as nozzles, adapters, and saws. The grant program provides local fire departments with a variety of equipment that makes the dangerous job of firefighting safer. This is the 3rd year that the funding has been awarded for this purpose as part of a 5-year, $25 million bond filled by the administration to support firefighter safety and health in the coming years.
OA hosted their annual talent show. This year, Mr. Finest was a competition of the OA high school students who went head-to-head. OA reporter Wyatt Fain recapped the event and interviewed some of the participants.
Easton's Finest is the talent show put on by Oliver Ames' seniors for the entirety of Easton to come and watch. The talents themselves are competing to be named Easton's Finest and win prom tickets. The show itself is a miscellaneous group of acts ranging from comedy to playing VR games live. I went backstage with the cast and crew to get a close look on how the show was ran.
I think the show is going to be great. We're going to put on a show for as many people as we can. It should be a good time.
I think it's going to be great. We're all going to have a good time. Closing out the show with Jack Morley is going to be awesome. Going to bring the house down.
I think it's going to go amazing. I'm really excited. A lot of great people here, a lot of great funny acts. I think this is going to be something to remember.
I think the show's going to go great. We put a lot of work into this, and I hope everyone enjoys it.
After plenty of amazing performances and a questionnaire for the contestants, a selected group of teachers voted on who had the best talent. With a unanimous vote, they decided Jack Morley was fit to be crowned as Easton's Finest.
Well, it was a pleasure participating with all these fantastic participants. There They're all fantastic people. They had amazing acts, and I couldn't be more honored to be crowned Mr. Easton.
The Easton Water Division has installed a self-service water filling station to provide water with levels of PFA S6 below 20 nanograms per liter to those in sensitive subgroups, pregnant or nursing women, infants, and other people diagnosed by their healthcare provider to have compromised immune systems, and other concerned residents. The filtration station is located on the side of the Water Division building at 417 Bay Road. The station can fill containers up to 5 gallons.
The Are You OK free telephone calling service provides peace of mind for both the individual and their family. The program provides a reliable daily phone assurance and the security a person may need to maintain their independence. The program is designed for senior disabled persons and shut-ins living in Bristol County. The Bristol County Sheriff's Department will make a telephone call to an individual's home at approximately the same time each day. If no one answers, the Sheriff's Department will call back shortly. If no one answers the second time, the police department will be called immediately to check on the individual's status. Enroll at 508-994-8932 or toll free at 888-809-8932.
The 21st Annual Hockomock Film Festival has opened submissions, a competition-based film festival. The Hockomock Film Festival encourages students to be creative, have fun, and work collaboratively while creating unique films. The Hockomock Film Festival was originally founded in 2002 as the Easton Film Festival. The Hockomock Film Festival is open to towns in the Hockomock League. The towns are Canton, Easton, Foxborough, Franklin, Mansfield, Milford, Norfolk, North Attleboro, Plainville, Sharon, Stoughton, Taunton, and Wrentham.
Festival categories include drama, documentary, and PSA. Submissions to the festival are due May 19th, and an award ceremony will be held on June 9th. This year marks the 6th year that the Hockomock Film Festival will be exclusive to high school students in the Hockomock League towns. The Hockomock Film Festival was founded by Bill Ames 20 years ago. Easton Community Access took over the festival 5 years ago, but it would not be what it is today without Bill's hard work over the years. We would like to thank everyone who has made the Hockomock Film Festival what it is today. To submit your film, go to filmfreeway.com/Hockomock Film Festival. If you are interested in hearing more, please go to hockomockfilmfestival.com. Give Easton Community Access Television a call at 508-230-7200.
OA Iron Tigers Robotic presents the Winter Laughs Comedy Show on February 11th at the Easton Country Club. Doors open at 6 p.m. and the show starts at 7 p.m. Entry is $40 per person and you must be at least 21 years of age. For more information and ticketing, visit funnyforfuns.com/events or contact Julie Pomfret at 774-273-0777.
ECAT has partnered with the Animal Protection Center of Southeastern Massachusetts to help promote the adoption of animals. The APCSM is an education and outreach animal shelter serving Plymouth, Norfolk, and Bristol counties. Since 2009, they've placed over 8,000 animals into their forever homes. So we wanted to feature one of the animals that may need help finding their forever homes. Today we have Iris as our pet of the week, and Katie from the APCSM will show off Iris in our feature here.
Hi, I'm Katie with the Animal Protection Center, and today we have a little Iris. Iris is 7 months old. She is such a sweet and active kitten. Iris does have a pretty significant heart murmur, so she does need a little more medical attention than others. She is already spayed. She's up to date on all of her vaccines, rabies, microchip. She has everything. She is going to need an echocardiogram in about 6 months just to recheck her heart because of that significant heart murmur. So whoever does adopt her is going to need to be able to financially take care of her, as heart problems isn't the cheapest thing, but she makes up for it because she is such a love bug. She is so sweet. She loves people, animals. She's overall just a great girl. So if you're looking to adopt Iris, you can fill out an adoption application on our website at apcsm.org.
Join the Children's Museum in Easton every Friday from 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. for Stream Ahead. The R is for reading. Incorporating illiteracy into programming promotes critical thinking and creativity. Join the Children's Museum for a story time followed by an inspiring activity. Stream Ahead is free with admission or with the Children's Museum and Easton membership.
Distributions for the Easton Food Pantry are at the rear of the Fellowship Church at 604 Foundry Street in Southeastern Massachusetts on Mondays from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Please see their website for more information at eastonfoodpantry.org.
2023 dog license are now available online. To license online, search by dog ID or enter your last name, street name, and/or dog name. Residents will only be able to use their online licensing services if the rabies certificate that is on file in the town clerk's office is current at the time of licensing. To update your rabies certificate on file, please email a copy to town clerk's office at easton.ma.us and allow a few business days for internal processing before attempting to license online. Please note that the bank charges 50 cents to pay by electronic check, and there is a $1 postage and handling fee for each online license issued. Dog license and tags will be mailed directly to you.
The Town of Easton and the Taxation Aid Committee are pleased to announce the creation of the Taxation Aid Fund. This fund will help low-income senior and disabled citizens to continue to live in Easton by helping them defer the costs of their real estate taxes. We are only able to help others by using donations from citizens like you. To donate online, please visit www.epay.cityhallsystems.com, choose Easton MA, and under Bill type, select Donation. To donate by mail, please send a check payable to the Town of Easton and write the Taxation Aid Committee in the memo line to the address Town of Easton, Treasurer's Office, 136 Elm Street, Easton, Mass. 02356. For more information, please call the Treasurer at 508-230-0604.
MGL Chapter 115 provides a need-based, means-tested program of financial and medical assistance for qualifying veterans and their eligible dependents. Eligible applicants may receive financial assistance for food, shelter, clothing, housing supplies, and dental and medical care. These benefits are available for dependents of decreasing veterans as well. To qualify as a single applicant, your gross monthly income must be below $2,147, and your assets must be below $8,400. To qualify as a married couple, your gross income must be below $2,904, and your assets must be below $16,000. Assets refer to liquid assets and do not include your home, vehicle, etc. It does, however, include IRA, 401k, stocks, bonds, trust. Please contact Corey Ahonen, Veteran Service Officer at 774-273-1991 or by email at cahonen@eastonma.us to find out what documentation is needed to complete your application.
The Veterans Discretionary Fund is reserved for the purchase or reimbursement of expenses required to sustain daily living for any veteran who is a resident of Easton, MA. If you would like to donate or if you need assistance from this fund, please contact Corey Ahonen, Veteran Services Officer at 774-273-1991 or by email at cahonen@ma.us.
Project Lifesaver is an innovative rapid response program designed specifically for families living with Alzheimer's disease, dementia, Down syndrome, autism, and related disorders. By using the most reliable technology available and specially trained personnel, Project Lifesaver teams can quickly locate and return wandering adults and children to their families or caregivers. Participants of the Project Lifesaver program wear a personalized 1-ounce battery-operated wristband that emits a tracking signal every second, 24 hours a day. Each wristband has a unique radio frequency. When someone in the program is reported missing, a search and rescue team responds to the area and starts searching with the mobile locator tracking system. Search times have reduced from hours and days to minutes. Recovery times average less than 30 minutes. To enroll or need further information, please call Officer Chris Vaz at the Bristol County Sheriff's Department at 508-995-6400, extension 3617.
Easton Shoveltown Cultural District is happy to announce that the Art Gallery Co-op located at 50 Main Street, the small Cape House in the midst of the Ames Shovelworks project, is expanding open hours. The co-op features fine art in paintings and photography, plus jewelry, wood-turned items, including kitchen-ready bowls and platters, handmade baskets, cards, and many gift items. New artists plus guest artists are added all the time. Check them out on Facebook, the Easton Shoveltown Cultural District, and Art Matters Easton, MA.
The Meals on Wheels nutrition program is designed to enrich the quality of life for older adults by providing nutritionally sound and satisfying meals. They are currently in need of more delivery volunteers. Volunteers are reimbursed for mileage. Come make a difference in the life of a senior citizen. Call Old County Elder Services at 508-584-1561, extension 530 to request a volunteer application.
The Museum of Family Prayer is holding a date night. Popcorn and beverages will be provided. The film screening is Saturday, January 21st at 7 p.m. Enjoy and be inspired by a documentary about an unlikely hero who had an extraordinary mission. Pray, the story of Patrick Peyton, is a film about a poor Irish immigrant who came to America in 1927 with dreams of becoming a millionaire. But God in the Blessed Virgin Mary had other plans for Patrick. His ministry drew more than 28 million people to their global events, and his films drew stars like Bing Crosby. The event is at the Museum of Prayer at 518 Washington Street, Northeastern Mass. 02356. Learn more at museumoffamilyprayer.org.
Now it's time for the ECAT Weekly Sports Recap with Joe Taft.
Hello and welcome to your weekly ECAT Sports Recap. This is Joseph Taft. We'll start it up with the Oliver Ames boys basketball team, who came from behind to beat Stoughton in a close one on the 16th by a score of 50-45. Captains Cole Craffey and Chris Elias were joined by Soren Lolonga in the double-digit scoring department, not to mention Jacob Locke's stellar defensive performance. The complete team effort was enough to propel the Tigers to victory over the Black Knights. The boys then took on King Philip Regional on the 20th, but fell in that one. The final score was 63-50. Caffey led the team with 24 points scored, and Locke led the defense with 3 steals, but it wasn't enough. KP outscored OA 31-12 in the third. The boys fall to 2-2 and will host the Moscato Boys Basketball Holiday Tournament on the 28th. The girls' basketball team was able to get the job done against Stoughton on the 16th as well, 79-42. Cameron Durba scored 23 points for the Tigers, and Avery Gamble had 15, including 9 from the free throw line. King Philip took a narrow one from the OA girls as the Tigers lost 48-52. Outscored 26-18 in the first half, Oliver Ames fought back and brought the game within reach. The game came down to opportunities at the free throw line, where King Philip was able to seal the deal. Sarah Hilliard finished with 11 points and 7 rebounds of her own. On the 17th, the OA wrestling team competed in a super quad meet at Marshfield High School. They beat Pembroke, Scituate, Marshfield, Toll Gate, and only lost to Tri-County. Senior captain Nathan Lipsky went 5-0 with 4 first-period pins. There were also huge victories for sophomore Shannon Tran and seniors Ryan Widdup and Jack Butler. The wrestling team then traveled to Mansfield High on the 20th and were able to take down the Hornets by a score of 54-30. The track teams competed on the 20th at Boston Landing Track and Field Complex. The boys and girls each took on Mansfield. The boys suffered a defeat by a score of 53-46, but the girls were able to remedy that with a win of their own, 56-43. The next meet will also be against Mansfield at the Boston Holiday Challenge, taking place December 27th at 4:30. Julia McLean, JoJo Holmes, and Katie Wilson will try to secure another victory for the girls, while Jack Reinhart, Brady Burton, and Ryan Sarney are poised to get their team on track after the slow start. No pun intended. On the 20th, the Oliver Ames boys hockey team took a close one from the Rockland Bulldogs, defeating them 3-1. OA started out strong, netting 2 goals in the first period. Rockland got one back in the second, but it was OA who scored the final goal to take it. The boys will compete in the Dartmouth Holiday Tournament after Christmas. Good luck to all the OA winter sports teams as they try to finish 2022 strongly. This has been Joseph Taft for ECAT Sports. Have a great one.
Thank you for watching. I'm Abbie Kitchenham, and have you ever wondered the difference between jam and jelly? It's because there's no such thing as a jam fish.
And I'm Jack Ryan, and this was Easton News.